So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. This time it is an upload, no live stream today. Apologies for no live stream yesterday, but I was shattered after purchasing a new toy and spending hours upon hours floating away at sea in my new kayak. It was mad. It took ages to pump it up. And it took ages. I actually very nearly, I'm not even joking either. I very nearly got swept away because me being me, I thought, okay, it's only 20 past 7. It don't matter. I'll go again. So I took it back out again. And obviously, yeah, the tide weren't having it. And I very nearly ended up miles away from where I actually was, which was kind of a bit of a drama. But it is what it is. So yeah, I was knackered when I got in yesterday, and I'm feeling aches and pains today. This is part and parcel of becoming an old man. Obviously, I'm 40 years old, and yeah, you feel it. The aches and pains in the joints, and the muscles in your back and your arms that you don't necessarily use so much. It was a bit of a madness, but listen, it's all good. I'm off to El Chorro. Those of you that are subscribed to my other channel will know that I went to El Chorro last summer with the little one and her mother. But this time I'm going camping for 4 days, or 4 nights, should I say, going on Wednesday. Fingers crossed my 4G on my phone works. Otherwise, I am finito, because I'm going to be there for the watch along. I'm going to be there for the show with Rants. That's on Wednesday now. But anyway, smash the likes up. Let's see if we can hit 2K likes on this video. That'd be fantastic. Big up to everybody who's showed mad love on this channel recently as well. Big up to everybody who's been dropping the donations in via the thanks option and on the live streams as well. You lot are crazy, man. I swear. Absolutely insane. So thank you very much to all of you lot. Hit the thanks option down there. It's along there somewhere. If you want to donate, press the little pencil in the top right-hand corner of it, and you can write whatever you want. But we are less than a month away from the transfer window closing. We went out straight away and wrote the wrongs by signing Trusty the Process, who we've loaned straight out. Hey, big up to him, by the way. He's had 2 man of the match performances at Birmingham since we loaned him straight out. Matt Turner, Tina Turner, hasn't played a game yet. Probably won't play any games until we get in Europa League, and we'll throw him in here and there until the latter stages, if we get that far. He might play the odd League Cup games. Other than that, I don't really see him playing a great deal. The goalkeeper that we have doesn't tend to get injured. So, yeah, that's a good thing, because he's the only decent keeper we have right now. After that, we went and bought Fabio Vieira, that no one had ever heard of, but now everyone's an expert. Oh, he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing, Lee. If you can't see what he can do, well, I can't, because he's in a protective boot, mate. And I don't watch Portuguese football. Like you lot, nobody watches it unless you live in Portugal and you support one of them teams. I find it very difficult to be convinced that you watch Portuguese league football. But we signed him. After that, we went inside Gabriel Jesus, and he was lively the other night. He's looked brilliant in pre-season, lively the other night. Kind of faded a little bit in the second half, but I think most of our team were just overrun in that second half. But he put in a pretty good shift, a pretty good performance, and I was impressed with him. And he will bag goals. His movement alone means he will bag goals. We then signed Alexander Zinchenko. So now Kieran Tierney's the forgotten man. It don't matter about Tierney. Don't matter. It don't matter anymore, because Zinchenko, we've made a new song up for him, Spandau Ballet and all of that one. And yeah, man, poor old Granit Xhaka still ain't got a song. Oh, Granit's not got a song. Nobody cares. But after that, we ain't done anything in terms of incomings. We've got rid of Nuno Tavares, scored a banger on his debut. Balogun's gone out as well on loan. He scored for Reims. And Torreira's gone. Other than that, we ain't really done a great deal, have we? A few youngsters have gone out, Patino, etc. But we've still got Pepe here, who is not a fan favourite for whatever reason that may be. We've still got Maitland-Niles here. Again, another one that is just kind of a forgotten man. For me, he's better at right back than any of our right backs, including the 2 centre backs that we've played at right back. So I'd keep him. Our fans love the versatility of our players. They're versatile. I mean, Martinelli, versatility, left all over the pitch. He can play left, right, centre. The guy's a genius. We've then got Smith Rowe. He can play left. He can play centre. He can play number 8. We've got Odegaard. He can play number 10. He can play number 8. We've got the versatility in Alexander Zinchenko. He can play left back. In fact, he can play everywhere. Maybe we could put him in goal if Ramsdale ever gets injured, because I think he's played about 9 different positions at Man City. But the buzzword and the word for the future and for the season is versatility, which makes me laugh when I hear that and see that, because soon as a puppet journo puts that out there, a couple of other accounts that have got hundreds of thousands of followers start putting it out there. All of a sudden, the little minions below that, oh, he's versatile. Okay, well, on that basis, then we keep Maitland-Niles then, don't we? Because he can play right back, left back, centre mid, DM, right wing, left wing. So are we keeping that verse? Oh, no, we can't, can we? Of course we can't. It's not Mikel Arteta's man, is it? Of course we can't. Can't be doing that. We still have Cedric Suarez. We still have Becky B. I said that the day that he leaves, I'll upload the video I did on the Gunner Bang channel, where I cussed him for, I think it was 20 minutes or something. Soon as I was going to plant some trees, one for every year that he's been at the football club, but unfortunately, you have to get permission off of the person who owns the land to plant the trees. And yeah, I'm not going to go to El Presidente and say, oh, by the way, can I plant 8 trees in the urbanization? Because I'll probably get laughed at like a weirdo. Why do you want to plant 8 trees, son? Oh, because Becky B's gone to Betis. Could you imagine? So yeah, I'm just going to upload the video. So the quicker he leaves, the better. And we've still got some players that I deem not good enough. Rob Holding is one of them. Not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. You know, we've still got, you know, players that need to come into this football club, players that need to go out of this football club. Why have we stopped? What is it that has stopped Arsenal from Zinchenko going and signing players? Why? Somebody tell me that, because I'm baffled as to why. Reece Nelson's another one. He needs to go. Like, no, he ain't going to be played. Yeah, the pet project. You know, and all the people that go, oh yeah, but Lee, you put Reece Nelson in the starting 11. Yeah, first and foremost, it said possible starting 11. Secondly, I didn't say what competition, did I? So that could have been Europa League or League Cup, couldn't it? But no. That don't work on Twitter. That's not how it is. Once they say it, that's gospel, mate. It is what it is. But we need to get rid of a lot of players. We need to bring in a few more. I still feel like we need a right back because none of them are good enough. I still feel like we need a destroyer in midfield. Partey ain't going to last all season. I still feel like we need another striker because the drop-off from Jesus down to Eddie Nketiah is not good enough. It's too much of a gap. And I still feel we need a winger if we're going to get rid of Nicola Pepe. So why have we stopped? What is stopping Arsenal? There was reports that we were going to go and have a mammoth summer this summer. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, let's all laugh at Chelsea. Well, Chelsea are open to signing Frankie de Jong. They're also open to signing Aubameyang. Fabrizio's put both of them out today. They've already signed Cucurella. They've already signed Koulibaly. They've already signed Raheem Sterling. But everyone, oh, let's laugh at Chelsea. Let's laugh at them. They're already better than us, and they've signed better players than us. So work that one out. Tottenham didn't have 4 of their new signings start at the weekend and still battered Southampton. Oh, but it's only Southampton. It's all I keep hearing. It's only Southampton. Hello, it's the same Southampton we lost to last season. Was it only Southampton then as well? Because if it was, why were you all making excuses for it? Oh, but we was without this player and that player and this player and that. Nobody cares, mate. Yeah, the goalposts change constantly. I've seen so many people saying that, oh, Man United, oh, they're finished, they're crap. Yeah, Man United are rubbish. Let's be real. They are toilets. But you know they're going to beat us in the 4th of September when we play them. You know it's going to happen, right? Because this is what we do. We need to go out there, and there was the clear plan. We need to go out there with that clear plan. We need a midfield destroyer. We need a number 10 that can score goals. Maddison. Maddison. Oh, but Maddison. Oh, no, we don't want Maddison. Why don't you? Well, because you want pretty boy Odegaard who don't score any goals. Why? And somebody give me a good reason as to not sign Maddison. The guy had 30 goal contributions last season playing for Leicester. Leicester. This guy had how many? But he's got a nice smile. Yeah, they're veneers, mate. Everyone can get a nice smile if they pay for it. Oh, but he's got a pretty face. Oh, he's the captain of Norway. Oh, he's the club captain. And the reason the boy's the club captain is because he fits the mould that Arteta wants. Young, because they'll listen to him. The fans are gagging for a Mesut Ozil-esque replacement because, created chances are such a great stat. No, they're not. Big created chances are the stat you should be looking at, not created chances. We need a Maddison, somebody in that ilk that can go and score goals. We need a destroyer for when Thomas Partey's injured. El Neni and Lokonga ain't it. We need a right back because none of them are good enough. Ben White, I've seen people raving on about how, he pocketed Zaha. Really? Really? Go and rewatch the match. Zaha had him on toast 3 or 4 times. To be fair to him, and I said this as well in my fan camp and on the end of the watch along, he actually got better when he got booked. Why didn't he just play like that in the beginning? Why was he at left back at one point? That guy is not good enough to play right back. Tomiyasu is not good enough to play right back. They're both centre backs, by the way, and both of them ain't that great. And we need a right back that can actually do the right back job. Maybe a Tariq Lamptey, maybe a Max Aarons, maybe somebody else. Leave it in the comments section. Let me know. We need to go out there and do about another 100-odd million quid. We need to get rid of some players, like I've said. But what baffles me is the hype train. The hype. It was a good, hard-fought performance. Well, no, we were great for 25 minutes. It was like watching the Invincibles. Really? If the Invincibles had played Palace, they'd be 4-0 up after 25 minutes. What are you talking about? Who are these people? I swear they're paid by the club. That's the only explanation. They're paid. They're paid. Because I must watch a different football match. Martin Odegaard was shocking in the game the other night. Yeah, but you've got fans sitting there going, it's a different game. He's still bedding in. He's only 23. Well, if he's only 23, why is he club captain then? If he's only 23, why is he tasked with being the man to be our creative spark? And this is why I did not want youth, constant youth. He's only 20. He's only 23. I don't care. I genuinely do not care. Go and sign players ready for now. And people sit there and go to me, well, what players do you want then? Go and sign Pedro Neto, because there is a proper baller, and he's only 21, so he fits Project Youth, doesn't he? Pedro Neto, absolute world-class footballer in the making. That boy is mustard. Go and sign him. If you're going to get rid of Pepe, sign Pedro Neto. Go and buy Maddison. Go and buy Ivan Toney. But Ivan Toney, you don't know ball. Really? Well, he got off to a scoring start of the weekend, didn't he? He plays for Brentford, by the way. He scored more goals than Lacazette last night. But Lacazette was rubbish. Really? Why were you lot hyping him all season then? He's got work rate. Like the crap I hear. Yeah, stop chatting rubbish, man. Ivan Toney gives us a different proposition up front. He makes us feel different up front. Jesus ain't going to hold the ball up back to goal and palm off a Koulibaly or a Ruben Diaz or a Van Dijk. Yeah, Ivan Toney will. He'll have a go at that. He'll work the channels like Jesus. He'll win headers in the box. Jesus ain't winning no headers. Neither's Eddie Nketiah. Neither's Saka. Neither's Martinelli. Neither's Smith Rowe. Neither's Odegaard. Where's the goals coming from when we're 1-1 and we need a cross into the box? Who's scoring the header? That's it. We'll just throw up all the defenders and get caught on the break like we do all the time. We need a goal scorer that can hold the ball up as well, that can come off the bench, play 30 games this season, share the responsibility. But no, we signed Eddie up, so we ain't getting a striker. But we need an Ivan Toney, a Pedro Neto, a Maddison. Them 3 I'd sign instantly. Instantly. We could have signed Sangare, but he's now signed for someone else. We could have signed Basuma. He's signed for Tottenham. We could go and get Ruben Neves. Why don't we go and get him? Go and get Tillemans. Why don't we go and get both of them? Go and get a right back, Lamptey, Max Aarons. All of a sudden, we have now got strength in depth rather than people sitting there going, well, let me put Zinchenko at left back. Then I'll put him at left wing and say that he's cover there. Then I'll put him in CM. Then I'll put him in DM. Then I'll do the same with Martinelli and dot him all around. Then I'll do the same with Ben White. I'll put him at DM, right back and centre back. Now it looks like we've got great squad depth. Cool. Can't wait for the excuses when we don't do it again. What is required this summer? We have outspent Liverpool 4 summers on the spin. Why can't we compete with them? But Lee, it's a different market now. What, so really? Really? It's a different market now, is it? How comes Tottenham just signed Basuma for 26 mil, which was the price of Salah, by the way? It was also the price of Mane, by the way. But he had a court case. The excuses are off the charts. If Arsenal were to enter an excuses competition, they'd win. They'd win it hands down. It is mad. Go and do what is required to compete with the best 2 teams in the league. Until then, we're always going to be 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. I've seen people on podcasts last night sitting there going, well, if we go and get a striker and we go and get a winger, I think we can get top 4. Right, and you're happy if we don't do that, finishing 5th again. We've done 370 mil under this manager. When is it acceptable to start demanding success, trophies, title charges? When can we do that? It winds me up, man. It really does. Because this manager is the most protected manager in world football in my whole lifetime. And I'm old, like I said at the beginning. And I just look at it and I think, do you know what? If we get to the Europa League semi or quarters, get knocked out the cups and finish fifth, this fan base will be knocking one out again. Oh, I'll give them another 300 billion quid and 20 million players and we'll go again. Embarrassing. Let me know what you think we need to do. Let me know the players that you think, positions you think. Leave them all in the comment section down below. 2,000 likes would be fantastico. So make sure you do that. Hit the likes. Share the stream around, the video around. Hit the thanks option if you want to donate. Press the pencil in the top right. and leave your comments. I'll reply to all of them. The highest one gets pinned until the next highest one comes in, and then it gets gazumped and pinned itself. But listen, I want to know your thoughts and feelings and all of that. I'm getting myself out of here. I'll be back again tomorrow. No show with Runts tomorrow. That's now on Wednesday evening. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That's obviously 4G permitting. And I'm out of here, people. Adios, amigos. Arteta fuera.